Vicky, can I ask you something?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Why does God keep forgiving people who keep making the same mistakes?
Question many people ask. Have you ever wondered why God never gave up on Israel, even after they turned away from him again?
Honestly, yes. If they kept breaking God's commands, why didn't he simply leave?
Because God's greatest promise wasn't about finding perfect people. It was about changing broken hearts. Tonight, let me tell you about one of the most beautiful promises God ever made.
The nation of Israel had witnessed God's mighty power. He rescued them from slavery in Egypt, led them through the wilderness, and gave them his commandments so they could live as his chosen people. But as time passed, they turned away from him. They worshipped idols, ignored his commands, and trusted in themselves instead of the God who had saved them. Because of their rebellion, they lost their land and were taken into exile. Everything seemed lost, and it looked as though hope had disappeared forever. But God wasn't finished writing their story. Through the prophet Jeremiah, God spoke words that brought hope to his people. The days are coming, God said, when I will make a new covenant with the people of Israel. This new covenant would be different from the old one. Instead of writing his law on stone tablets, God promised to write his law on their hearts. He wanted his people to obey him because they loved him, not simply because they were following rules. God also promised to gather his people from every place where they had been scattered. He would bring them home once again. Then he declared, "They will be my people, and I will be their God." Or Letal. God also promised to give them one heart and one purpose, so they would remain faithful to him. He wasn't simply rebuilding a nation, he was transforming lives. Think about that for a moment. Rules may change someone's actions for a little while, but only God can change a person's heart. That is what made the new covenant so different. Years later, God gave another message through the prophet Ezekiel. He said, "I will sprinkle clean water on you, and you will be clean." Their sins would be washed away. Then God made another incredible promise. "I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you." The stubborn heart that resisted God would be removed. In its place would be a heart willing to love and obey him. Then came one of the greatest promises of all. "I will put my spirit within you." God himself would help his people walk in his ways. This wasn't just about changing behavior. It was about changing people from the inside out. Then God made another promise filled with mercy. "I will forgive their sins, and I will remember them no more." Even after everything Israel had done, God's mercy remained greater than their failures. His love never stopped reaching for his people. This reminds us of an important truth. God doesn't simply repair what is broken. He creates something new. When we surrender our lives to him, he begins changing us from the inside out. For Christians today, these promises point to Jesus Christ. Through Jesus, God established the new covenant and opened the way for everyone who believes to receive forgiveness and new life. Through the Holy Spirit, God writes his truth on our hearts and gives us the strength to live according to his will. Christianity is not just about following rules. It is about having a personal relationship with God that transforms our hearts and changes the way we live every day.
So God's promise wasn't just about bringing Israel back home. It was about changing who they were.
People cannot truly change themselves. God promised the new covenant to radically transform us from the inside out rather than just offering forgiveness. By giving believers a new heart and writing his law within them, true life change becomes possible. Comments, which promise of the new covenant speaks to you most? Is it total forgiveness, a new heart, or the law written on our heart? Today's Bible story encouraged you? Like, subscribe, and share the video to spread hope to others.